Hi guys, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 11 battle, aka the semifinals versus the three Elekitrons, coached by Sven Thun. And this is once again a rematch. So if everything goes the way I'm expecting it to go, not that I'm talking down to the Delaware Dittos, who is going to also be in their own semifinal match this week. All three matches that I intend to play in the playoffs, excuse me, are going to be repeat matches, which means I'm going to try and get revenge 3 times in a row in the playoffs, just to show how powerful my team actually is. It wasn't seen as the best team, but I think I've used it quite well. It's not ideal, but I mean, I've made it work. If Delaware Dittos wins his match versus Badass Frostlass, I'll be a little sad because I would want to show that I want to beat Frostlass, but he is a worthy opponent himself, so I will still enjoy our battle, assuming that I win this one. And let me tell you, this is not an easy match. I thought the last match was going to be hard because of how one-sided it was last time, but I did a lot of preparation for it, and it ended up being quite a nice battle in my favor. However, this time, there's a lot of things that I struggle against, and notably those are Goodra. Goodra is going to be very annoying. Celesteela is very annoying, and Xurkitree. All very, very annoying mons. And Mew, of course. Mew can run anything. As long as he doesn't bring a setup set, I think I'm okay. But I have text for it regardless. And honestly, I didn't prep at all for Whimsicott or Sea King, Frostlass, any of those, really. So if he brings any of those, it's going to be a little bit scary, but we'll have to see how that goes. So first off, of course, I have Rindoberry Swampert. Rindoberry, because it lives both an Energy Ball and a Power Whip from the Goodra and the Whimsicott, respectively. And the Xurkitree, if I'm at full health, I also live an Energy Ball, assuming it's not choice specs. So yeah, it's going to be great. I can Revenge Kill with the Sledge Wave, or I could just get off a nice Earthquake if he's not speed invested or he's Assault Vest or something on the Goodra. Earthquake is a 2-hit KO, so hopefully I can outspeed him and kill him like that. I'm expecting it to be Sap Sipper, and that's going to be really annoying, especially when you see my Tangrowth set. But yeah, Flip Turn Earthquake, obviously 4 stab and the pivoting. With Darkest Lariat, in case he has a setup Mew and Mandibuzz with Whirlwind is not available, it's my best option. Assuming that I'm not unhealthy at that point, because I need my health for this. And Sludge Wave OHKO's the Whimsicott. So that's why I have that as a... Even though it's a special option, it still does a lot with Adamant Nature. So next but not least, of course, is my Zeraora. Zeraora is Assault Vest this week because I need it to be able to take as many hits as possible from the Xurkitree. It can live the Earthquake from the Celesteela as long as I don't get crit, because I did get crit last time. And if I can catch a Excadrill on the Switch... Aura Sphere is a 2-hit KO, possibly 1-hit KO if he's not Choppleberry, so we'll have to see. And it deals with the Incineroar quite nicely, because I do not care about the Intimidate whatsoever. My plan is to get rid of that Excadrill as much as possible so I can Volt Switch in and out and whittle things down, because other than that, I need to keep it alive for the Celesteela, because I have no really good way to kill it, assuming it is not weakened yet. Next up is my Rocky Helmet Tangrowth. I have a specially defensive one this week because I want it to be able to take the hits from Xurkitree as much as possible. I don't really have anything that takes its hits as well. It is Earthquake, Toxic Leech Seed, and Sleep Powder. If he brings Sap Sipper, half of this set is invalidated, but the Toxic will be nice, and I need that Toxic, assuming he doesn't have any sort of Cleric this week on either the Mew or like the Whimsicott. I need him to not have healing, because it's gonna be able to whittle him down. Even if I'm not gonna like Toxic Stall, but it's gonna be nice just to chip him occasionally for the as much as possible, so I can get those things like Goodra and Celesteela and Xurkitree that don't get OHKO'd by anything, just weakened just a little bit, so I can get that OHKO. Next up, this time I have a Cobalion. This time I do have speed investment on it because I did not overlook the speed of other Scarfed Pokemon this time. So it should be able to outspeed anything on his team that is Scarfed, that is not named Frostlass or Whimsicott, which I don't expect them to come or be Scarfed if they do. So yeah. Honestly, I almost didn't bring Cobalion this week because it's just... I don't know, it's just... Once it's locked in, if he switches into something, it's got to switch out almost every time. But the close combat late game is going to do a lot of damage. It's one of my best answers to Goodra, so and this is my only steel type, so I need it to come. So yeah, that's my Cobalion set this week. Next up, of course, is Mandibuzz Heavy Duty Boots. No surprise there, with Knockoff, Whirlwind, Defog, and a Roost. Best Mew answer, Best Incineroar switch in. Knockoff is nice if he brings in Circuitry on it. It's going to get rid of that Scarf or the Specs or whatever he may have, which is going to be very important. And overall, it's just very important to get rid of the hazards he can potentially set up, especially if he has Toxic Spikes on Mew. I'm going to want to get rid of those, or if he brings Skorupi, but I don't know why he would do that in the semifinals, because I just don't see it doing anything to my team. So, and of course, last but not least is Slowking with leftovers: Scald, Psychic, Toxic, and Teleport. It's just another Toxic user with a slow pivot. It's going to be very important because I need to get out of there if he brings in Circuitry or if he brings in Incineroar. I live a hit because I am defensive this week, but I don't want to take the damage if I don't have to. So that's that. It's here to Toxic the Mew if possible, because I don't think Mew can touch me. I'm going to get Toxic myself, and I don't have a Cleric, but that's okay because I just need to do as much damage as possible over time with this Toxic, so my Zeraora and my Cobalion can OHKO the things that it needs to. It's going to be a very tough match this week. Like I said, if he brings the Whimsicott or the Beware again, or the Seaking, it's going to be annoying because Seaking does absorb those electric attacks that are going to be a threat to his team, so he does have a second answer if Excadrill is down. But overall, I think that this team is solid. If I lose, I lose. I think I had a very good run this season, but I do expect to try my hardest, and I do want to win. I want to go back to I want to get into at least the finals this week, or this season, and I think I've done a fair show of it so far, so I hope you guys enjoy the battle, and let me get right into it. Alright, so our battle has begun, and he did bring Frostlass. He didn't bring Goodra, which makes me feel really good. Makes me feel really, really good. Anything else right? Oh, he brought Beware instead of Incineroar, which also makes me feel good. It's very interesting that he would do that, but, okay. I'm gonna lead Swampert again, I think. Good luck to my opponent. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see. Mew again. Okay. I'm gonna flip turn into Mandibuzz. If he has Will-O-Wisp, that could be worse. He's the setup set. This should break it. I would hope. No? Alright. That's fine, though. That is why we have Whirlwind. Toxic, okay. Toxic stalling. Better than Cosmic Power for his case. But I'm getting him out of here. We ain't dealing with that. Okay. That's kind of a great switch in for me. It is an Ice type. The Mandibuzz is also very bulky. I'm just going to go straight for the knockoff. Alright. Focus Sash, maybe? Choice Scarf. Okay. That means Circuitry's not Scarfed. That's great. I don't want it to Destiny Bond here. So I'm just going to go into the Slowking. I could defog, but it's just a layer of spikes right now, so I'm not too worried. Slowking's a weird switch, I know, but I just want to see what he does. Please be taking a long turn and not be a DC again. These connection screens got me tripping. Alright. Ice Beam? Destiny Bond. Classic. I'm just going to click Toxic. That's okay. I'm going to teleport this turn, assuming that he does get Toxic. Yeah. Because he will die this turn. I think. No, maybe not. Maybe he'll live one more. Shadow Ball. Did a half, okay. Back to Mandibuzz, to the Defog. Yes, Spikes, Destiny Bond, Shadow Ball. I'm assuming it's going to be Ice Beam. Yeah. Ooh. Did a lot. But he is going to die. Slow King claims a kill. What does this do? I'm gonna Roost. He probably Leech Seeds. Flash Cannon, he's faster. So he's definitely speed invested, so he's not bulky, which is great. Special attack, cool. I am going to go into Zeraora. And I'm going to click Volt Switch, even though he's probably going to switch into Excadrill here. I should go for the knockoff, but I really want to scout if he thinks that staying in is the best play on his part. He definitely has Earthquake, even though he's specially offensive. He withdrew. Yep. Should have knocked off. That's fine, though. Oops. Gotta get rid of the Mandibuzz. Okay. No reason not to go into Tangrowth here. I kind of want to bluff that I'm choiced. I could go for the Aura Sphere, but I also don't know if he's Choppal, so... That is annoying because I do not have my defogger. But he also doesn't have his Gudra. So it's time to be annoying. Cool. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world either. It actually wasn't too bad. I'm gonna teleport out. I should live. As long as I don't flinch, I get out of here and I go back into Zeraora. Okay. Actually, Giga is interesting because of Swampert. I'm going for the knockoff. I know it's not defensive because it's especially offensive. So, ooh. This is bad for him. Quite bad. What is it? Okay. Go for the Will-O-Wisp. Or die. Yes. Alright, Mew's gone. That's a great threat gone. What does he bring in here? Excadrill? 100% of the time, right? So if he goes into Excadrill, I think I'm going to go into... Oh, that's not Excadrill. Okay, let's beware. Okay, I'm just going to Volt Switch then. Excuse me. I did a lot. The Tangrowth. That is fine. I think it gets Fire Punch. But that shouldn't do any more than that Drain Punch did. I'm just going to go Sleep Powder. There's no reason not to. Okay. I'm definitely glad I'm special Zeraora now. Don't miss again. Okay. Lumberry, maybe? Yeah. Chesto? No, Lumberry. Okay. Not Chesto makes me feel better. I'm gonna go for the Toxic. Drain Punch might kill. I think it's gonna live, though. Yeah, it lives. Kind of don't need Slow King anymore. I need Tangrowth for sure. Not a bad play. Probably expected the switch, but I should have just stayed in. Where's Slow King at? There he is. Okay. So I kind of want to bait the Earthquake again. I'm pretty sure Aura Sphere kills, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to Volt Switch. Right back into the Tangrowth. And if he Earthquakes, then he should die to the Toxic. He might still die. So King gets 2 Toxic kills this game. Nice. Sucks that it really sucks that Tangrowth's dead, but you know, it could be worse. I have a feeling that it's Specs Circuitry, which is going to make this very awkward. Because I don't think anything could take a hit from it. It's been a very even battle so far, though. Uh-oh. Is he just thinking hard? Please. Okay. Whew. Had me worried. Perfect. Perfect. I think I definitely just flip turn. That's banded. Jesus. Oh, he crit me. Oof. That is very, very unfortunate. That sucks a lot. I think I was in a great position before that moment. I don't think he dies to this. But, on the bright side, I think Zeraora cleans up. Wow. Not banded, it was just the crit then. I might live? Nah. It's fine though. So that really sucked. But I have faith in Zeraora. It is Assault Vest. I know he does not have a Scarf Roulette, so I outspeed everything. But is it Wakanberry? That's the question. If the crit did one more damage, it would have made up for it. Seriously. Now, I'm going to knock off the choice specs here. And I should live. Because I am Assault Vest. Leftovers. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I think it was a really great battle. It sucks that it comes down to RNG, but I think that it was a really fun, even battle up until that moment, so it is what it is. Miss! Oh. Anyways, GG to my opponent. Congrats. It was a 2-0, so it could have definitely been worse. Good luck. It's a shame that the rematch wasn't redemption for me, but I had a good time. So, GG to my opponent, and good luck in the finals.